Greetings, this is Fy'ra Ridametra, and welcome to my recap of Critical Role episode 92 of Campaign 3 Saga of Bells Hells. Or as I like to personally call this episode, Bitter Returns. And it's more than what you think, assuming you don't know what already happened in this episode. Quick thing, I've updated on this before, but just to refer, I haven't my Homebrew. My link, the link has been updated for my archaeologist artificer Homebrew, which was shown at the end of the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom one shot. And as it was an updated and finally posted version of the Kitchen Sorcerer from episode 77. And while I still cannot post the Circle of Evolution Druid, like a link to it, I do have like its description of its features in the comment section of episode 75. And by the time the next episode comes out, I should have a fully completed and ready to use those version of my School of Arcane Zoology wizard, which only had a demo version linked before. If I get that out, it'll probably have its own link. Now, back to the episode. It starts out with their ad reads, and we see the table. We see not one, but two empty seats. In addition to Sam, who is no point was at the table, and with this episode, I'm not even sure if he was on the site. On site, Marisha is also absent first from her seat. We found out this is she has a part the main part in their Thorum sponsorship. God forgive me for showing you this.
We are starting tonight with a word from our sponsor for the evening, Thorum. Marisha, wherever.
What? Oh no.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Thank you,
help?
Sam. Thank you, Sam.
I still want to chair pull you in that. I just want you to eat shit in this fucking phone.
Mobility is real low.
Eat something.
Has
There's
that
definitely a
hot dog
chair
costume
behind you.
ever been
There's
washed?
definitely a chair
relic.
behind you.
It smells weird.
Of all hot dog costumes, it's a pretty high quality one.
It
Yeah.
is.
Definitely looks like a hot dog.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah, that's
is-
exactly what I was thinking it looks like.
this is a hot dog. Hi. Hi. So, Sam's not here.
You gotta pull the folds back.
Yeah, that's generally how it works, Travis.
Oh, there's
Hot
so many
dog.
things I want to do
I
with this
know.
right now, and I'm not gonna do it.
I just want to say it looked different on the website. So,
This is all about like I show the entire
We're
thing.
never going to start or finish.
Oh no.
I like how it's winning.
You can do it. You can do it.
Somebody rub her forehead for luck.
No,
So,
that's a little weird.
so Sam's like, this hot dog bites back. So Sam's not here. So he's making me do the ad read, which I found out about 5 minutes ago.
Stop. She's struggling.
I haven't read the script, but okay, here we go.
Just pull the hot dog.
Oh, does this help, Laura? Does this help? Is this making a difference? My head is stuck.
Are you?
Well, it took me so long before, and one of their comments before realized why they're laughing is not because she's dressed up as Hakka, but whether what the Hakka costume also looks like. I miss the days when I would not have gotten that reference.
Are you cold? You're shivering.
Oh my god.
Little shivering quiff. So for over a decade, Thorum has been handcrafting unique wedding bands out of everything from meteorite, whiskey barrels, and they ship every ring within one business day. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm in your way.
it's Sam. Sit up straight. You look like you're going to a Kentucky junior prom. Thank you, Sam. Thank you for the critique. I knew we shouldn't have let him watch the live feed. Thorum is also making minimalists watches out of meteorite, Hawaiian koa, and California redwood. Plus, their line of chic minimalist pendants. They're new. That's what these are. And since we know a thing or two about minimalism here at Critical Role,
Do we?
we do. I'm going to list off some of the cool materials Thorum uses in their rings. While you're interrupting my serious ad read,
Sorry.
Thorum, cool materials that Thorum uses in their rings while eating an entire dump cake without my hands.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have to eat all that?
It's Sam's artistic vision.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm not okay. You know what? I'll just sing a jaunty little tune. Okay, that'll be good. Okay. Meteorite, whiskey barrels, ironwood. It's Sam. Hang on. Yeah, Sam. No, I know I'm not a singer. No. I'm not doing that. It's incredibly gross. What does Thorum have to do with eating dump cakes anyway? Oh, it's called caterpilling? It's popular on TikTok.
Caterpilling.
Okay. Why am I dressed like a hot dog then? It just makes no sense. Excuse me? I don't understand comedy. Okay, you know what? I can do this by myself, all right? I went to improv school too, okay? Yeah, it might have been LA Connection. Don't look it up, but you know what? I didn't have fucking money for your fancy UCB bullshit, okay?
Look that up.
So, yeah, and you know what? I may not have won 2 Emmys, but I won the technology award in the 8th grade because my fucking HTML skills were lit.
Good job.
My MySpace page was the shit. Take that, Sam.
MySpace.
That's a true story. I won the technology award.
In 8th grade.
She's told me.
So whether you need a wedding ring, anniversary ring, or you just want a ring that looks awesome, head over to, it smells bad. Head over to Thorum. This is a hot dog. To Thorum. Head over to Thorum.com
I feel like that was a
and
legitimate.
use code
I feel like that was a
Roll.
legitimate over.
Matt. Zip, zap, zop, back to you.
Oh no.
Thank you, Marisha.
This is Orm's form of dread.
Yeah. I hate everything about this.
Oh my god.
That looks so good.
Make it stop. But can we eat that cake? Yeah.
I do not
I don't want
recommend
to
that.
touch that cake. Oh God.
You want this cake?
No.
I want it.
You want this cake?
Dry it out.
All right. Thank you so much, Marisha. How dare you, Sam? Laura, you got some announcements.
I do.
What was that? They also have a creatures in fashion show coming on one day. Go check out the actual video, the ads on the video. If you're watching this and it's past Monday afternoon, then good chance there's be a link in the description to YouTube. Otherwise, you could also go to their actual Twitch channel. They also have the the finale of their of the Coast Circle of the finale for the current circle. They also remind us that the Dagger Heart is her beta is still out for testing. That is the intro and the recap. Mhm. Okay. And it lifts off where the predecessors were where where Bell's Hells was now being having their conference was now being met by Image's mother, Leona Temult. 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 I think that's what it is, and after who condoles them for the obvious look of grief, which only comes from loss. As you guys know, we lost FGG last episode in a heroic sacrifice that took out Otahan Thule, one of their greatest nemesis. Slayer's many friends, including Slayer of three of Bell's Hell's members, even if they gone back. Four now, because Chetney actually died earlier in that call. And with no pieces left to cast a Revivify and him spawning the pieces, we'll probably have to say a permanent goodbye to like there. And after his sacrifice like that, I'm not sure story wise it'd be the best idea to bring him back. Anyway, they're completely, and they do check to make sure that no one else is approaching right now. Well, when they left the battlefield, they were hearing voices off in the distance, clearly attracted by the sound of the large explosion. Uh, Ashton decides to go into in his earth form. Decides to dive into the ground. Use his special ability and scout a little bit. There is no question like after the condolences, more condolences and stuff, and don't seem to be more willing to side with them now. Like her, it's its question is, will she stay or will she go? Will she continue? She, uh, uh, Leona is on the impression that if she comes to them, they'll know, and she thinks she could potentially be more useful still on the moon. To their And then they keep talking, and Imogen inquires what she meant by vessel before. And it is here we learn more about the defenses keeping Predathos imprisoned. There are many layers to this. Like mm, this, like they were getting through much, but they're having got slowly. Recently, the expedition to get down to him, and later on, it is real. It suggests that he definitely had a physical form, which was something they never actually knew and were speculating whether or not. But the next layer of protection that they're currently trying to get through is one of adamantine. So it's very hard, and as a substance, and as well as the effort to get through it. So, then apparently, they also know that the final layer of protection is something that will require the rudest born to break, and not only just to break, but also need a strong, and at least one. They don't. They actually question not what later on whether or not they only need one for it to be this vessel who will, I guess, be the become, I guess, like an avatar of Dathos. Or at least, or as I said, getting back to Threshold. So maybe not like just to be like his avatar, but to get him past like he himself cannot pass through the final, but so he needs someone else to carry his will out, so he can as a anchor. This is all speculation on theirs and our part at this point. Mm. Well, it's like how this works at least. hmm Here, while talking about it, she asked why she needs to go. She could after all this stuff she could understand why they oppose the after all the stuff done to release them stuff. She can understand why they want to stop the Vanguard and Ludinus. She herself is she described herself as often like restraining him from doing stuff, mediating. But she asks, what exactly do they fear about Predathos itself? And Orm just looks at her and says, "It's an unknown consequences. They know nothing about." And at this point, this is not them. This is me wondering something about that. At the tree of apatry, Ivantravier, I think Ivantravier, they showed them a vision of a sort of like being a tree that whose branches and roots go between the threads of fate, as described. Showed a vision of what about what it would be like for Predathos to escape. They saw like the divine gate going down. You can see these outlines of shadow lights up, where you guys represent the prime deities and betrayer gods, and all of them fleeing. And we see the aftermath of like Predathos' escape, or at least the gods fleeing. In Exandria turned into a dust bowl. No oceans, no greenery. And it's like, mm-hmm. Okay, and uh, that ocean stuff. So they saw this vision, and they're not bringing this back up. Like state communication. Like back when they dreamed before to try to convince Liana before their mission. If she had just tried to bring up her memories of that, that could have been enough bring to bring Liliana around. Hmm. That could be enough. Like it, she's doing it. We found out more about why she's doing this, and a dead Exandria will in no way help her. Like they could, especially since this comes from someone a former druid. So this is probably someone who was neutral to the gods, like a third party. Anyway, but that's out of the side of the story. Leon reveals that she has communed with Prodathos, and she said that that Prodathos doesn't care about the mortals. Like it just wants the gods. It won't target mortals. Like, and I think they're all like, yeah, just because it won't go after them doesn't mean it will restrain itself from to make sure they're not caught in the crossfire. So much information they could have given her to help convert her, and lost. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, all it wants is to be free. It according to her communes with. I was describing it as its as desire as to escape the endless dream. Okay. Let's see. There was a lot of information dropped on these and stuff. So so let's see. She does also describe the feel what Plathos switching to her as being real tired, real angry, and real hungry. We also we during this conversation we also learned more things like we learn more here. 1 second. Also, it's still there's more talk like trying to figure out how. Like, there's kind of still a lot of awkwardness, obviously, between Imogen and Liliana. Ultimately, Liliana says she'll stay. Though, a quick insight on Imogen's part when she agrees that she should probably stay shows that part of Liliana wants to go. She is literally doing this, I think, for the all Root is born, like to protect them, like especially for Imogen, who is who is a prime candidate for becoming a vessel, being in awakened. But Liliana is like they do mention other possible vessels like Oregon stuff, like Liliana. Ohan was definitely a viable option. So she thinks there may be like as many as 4 more. Though she mentions how the Weave Mind is trying to trying to make more. There's a more talk about like Ludinus and stuff like this. Like Ludinus was actually the first one the first Exandrian the Weave Mind contacted. This happened like 300-400 years ago. And they say the situation between them is like she could tell like both sides it's mutual manipulation. Both are trying to both aware that the other is trying to manipulate them. But they need each other right now for their plans to work. So they're. However, they do accept she does state that the Weave Mind does mistrust the Exultans. And ultimately, Lilia is too afraid of what might happen if she's not there to try to hold a subtle leash on Ludinus. Like he, my goodness, okay, let's see, where was I? Problem is some of this the way they describe it here is out of order. Mm-hmm. Chetney does tell them they need to go, and Liliana says she can get them to the Blade Bridge with so far, which as far as Liliana knows is their only escape route. And as until for now, I think they agree that I think they never say anything, but I think they agree that they shouldn't tell her about the other that portal to Exandria they found in the water. Mm-hmm. Uh, she Liliana says she can't. That should they dream of each other, they should be able to contact each other without being overheard. Not sure if that's a confirmed thing or just being optimistic. And then Liliana drops a big piece of information. Luminous currently isn't on Rudis. He's currently somewhere in Exandria. though she doesn't know. However, mm, the Badoran bioengineer or scientist that they rescued for the Volition, Everella, she does in fact have an idea, good idea where he is. She before she was working on something for a long time with the under the Weave, but recently her project got put on hold into for the idea of assembling these devices that Ludus would bring. Mm, bring uh, and apparently these are devices are being brought up for using the assembly for these def, uh I think they call it defectors, and these were apparently made in Aor. Makes sense. They're well, the biggest opposition to releasing Predatos is the gods and their followers, and Aor had prepared many years, made many things to help battle the forces of the gods. I forget who asked this to Leon, but one of them basically asked, posed the question of to Leon, will she be surprised when this all goes wrong? But she brings up a good counterpoint, like she's trying to predict the response stuff, and she points out, you think that this will all end should you successfully prevent the unsealing of should the Pedalos be prevented from being unsealed? There will be retribution for those who attempted that, like the gods and especially the temples who lost a lot of the people trying to stop this, and will try to hush up anyway information on this to try to prevent anyone from trying this in the future. Might try hunting people down. Which is a good thing. She admits she regrets a lot of the Vanguard's actions, but she's starting to understand more, like not like realize how what the Vanguard's been doing to try to accomplish this. However, she is in this for the Ruda's born, and she does not want to like their chances should the plan fail. They actually asked her when she joined like the Vanguard. Apparently, it's she was having many visions about battles and stuff. There, and she went to the observatory they were in while they were still in my. I forget the exact name of the place, but it was like 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 episode in the 20s when they went there and during the campaign. Yep. And then she was sort of met and sort of educated by Ludus about what all this stuff meant, and he sort of brought her into it. Oh. They do once again question her priorities and stuff. Too, because she looks pretty comfortable up here. Like they're wondering like if she even considers examining home there, even though she's been well. She shows them that like she felt she needed to leave for stuff to help protect her family, and that and while it's one that she has to convert, it doesn't mean she doesn't yearn for her home, original home. They do. There before they. I before I go further, they do mention how there are also a lot of studies of the factorum malleus, which I think was the thing that Fy'ra was defending before he was deactivated, or the creation, and also the creation here. A lot of this is not just to deal with the forces of God, but the defenses of the gods, like helping them break through to the barriers holding Prodathos. They mentioned, and she mentioned how something has recently taken up some form of residence in Isocross, specifically the crash, the air excavation site. Which is why Ludinus went down perfectly to help obtain more devices and stuff. And then Liliana, in a moment, tells all of them to get near her, and then she does something, and suddenly they teleport not 10 feet. They teleport into the very campsite, the military campsite surrounding the rudest side of the Malleus Key, like the Bloody Bridge, not 10 feet from the beam. They notice that the time seems to be maybe not quite stopped, but hyper slowed down, like she's showing it. Though they do know, and they're kind of wondering how they got here stuff. One of the longer times I've been without having a clip already shown
This long.
in the actual.
I got 1 health point.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
No choice. We've got an army around us.
They notice that like there's blood. She's got a little blood on her nose.
So in we
All
go.
right.
I hate this.
This is not what we're.
You see like this faint trickle of blood like curling down her nose as she's
Does it
concentrating.
look like she's like time stopped or something? Are people?
It looks like their surrounding space is like you see like guards there, but as they shift, it's like super.
Oh,
yeah,
flex on him.
amazing.
I mean, fuck her.
Yeah.
She's so cool.
Can you learn that?
I want all of her power.
Okay, maybe we just like harness.
You have a harness for that.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, just so our powers.
Just grab her by the back of the
Okay,
neck.
let's go.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I made it to the spit thing there.
All leaping one after another into the bloody bridge. As you're stepping through, you just kind of hear in your head, "I'm sorry."
Okay, they are now going through the bridge. And emerges back on Alexandria, top of the mouth. Center of the Tristan Zone. They notice that that there's like approximately like 100 soldiers around who haven't quite noticed them yet, though. Like 70 to 100. Though they notice that this is just like skeleton stuff too. Like since they've left the key has clearly been reinforced by more forces from Rudis. Right now, the camp though is at rest. Like it is the middle of the night. They only have patrols out itself. They cast pastoral traits. So, and there is a debate on whether or not to go try to just sneak out using the advanced selfless pastoral traits, or to just pretend that they're more forces from Alexandria from Rudis. I'm not sure if anyone still. I think someone still thinks that they are still disguised, despite the fact that they mentioned being in their vanguard disguises or something like that, despite the fact that the disguises they used, their stealth method going in to the missions were invisibility and magical disguises, which were dispelled. They didn't have time to add that. They never mentioned acting that. And by the time they got to the key, it's like they're on a time limit, so they had to go. So I'm not sure they really caught that to them. Now they think it's also, but I do think they decide on deception better, despite that Ashton has notoriously bad deception skills. Like.
So, as you all, the few of you kind of prepare yourselves visually, and now as a group begin to descend. Deception check.
This is where I really hope
Y'all
y'all roll well.
Be better.
It ain't gonna be me.
23.
23.
Natural 18.
Do we have
22,
advantage at
natural
all
17.
on this?
No, just the DC is adjusted based on the fact that you are wearing.
That's the thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
But like advantage, like you get to roll again. Is there anything like
You
that?
got
11.
11. Okay.
Oh boy.
Evil.
No, no, no,
Who?
no. No.
No.
Oh.
No.
That's so
No.
fitting. That's so
We
fitting.
fucking just.
Somehow
rolled a
Jetney
That's
and
the
I are
gab
I
on
rolled
the
a 1
eye.
on my Imogen dice. I
How?
should not have rolled my Imogen dice because I'm not Imogen right now.
All right. So as you all emerge and begin to descend the staircase that leads down from the top of the Malleus
sorry.
Quay, you coast down amongst the various ruins and the large military tents and gather bits of materials. You can also see other war beasts from Ruidus have begun to make the transition to Exandria. The military defense of the Malleus Quay is growing larger, and you can see the edges of the
Yeah. See, they go. They try to. There is more battle damage evident. Like clearly, like the siege has continued. There's been more fights that happened. Uh, um, as they consider, because of those rolls, two mystics go by, just start looking and just start following them. There, they try to communicate with her, like they try. Oh, we'll go. we'll try to start talking to them, and of course I'll be able to telepathic, but and then they realize the one with that spell was FCG. They have no telepathic bond anymore. And as they keep going, the two mystics keep Reloading mystics keep going, and as they do pass, like the Marine, the Vanguard soldier and Rudis soldiers are just like go up and start to start forming, and like kind of a crowd gathers behind them, waiting to act. Yeah, no, they're not. No, they're not. I don't remember them still being. I remember those one taken off and never putting them back up. The last disguise were Rudis, not Ruby. And they try to be him. Well, anyway, apparently they've reread time and now are in. They're escorting Liliana. That could be. They decide they need to confront and try to do another deception to and out of a need to try to have this spell work once for her, Laudna cast Phantasmal Force and Twin spells it. Take both of the to use it on the two mystics who are the ones who they really need to convince. And make them believe that it really is Liliana in front of them, and they just start way off. And as they grew, everyone else just starts walking in different directions, like kind of they successfully averted combat for the moment. Oh wait, there was a time slot. I can't remember. Stop remembering to put the parentheses before. 7.
Spell DC on this? This is intelligence saving throw?
18.
Oof, intelligence.
18. Natural 6. Okay.
What's the second one?
No, I just want this spell to work once this campaign.
Turn around, mutter a bit beneath your breath, and release the invisible bonds of the spell against their minds to ensnare their perception. What do you do, Imogen?
I turn around and I look at them. No need for an escort. You're dismissed.
Both of them stop. And drift around the opposite direction.
Okay.
And you watch as the rest of the gathering crew kind of slowly dissipate,
Took
like
the play of this thing.
shake their heads a bit, kind of shake free of the brief influence calling their attention,
That was super
and they all begin to scatter back to whatever they were doing.
Not a sorcery points.
And
You have sorcery points now?
Keep going, we keep going, we keep going.
That's it. That's it.
And
Still
get
got
up
some
and
spells,
out
but
of here, please.
All right,
Keep
you begin to
walking,
trek
keep walking,
up
keep walking.
the nearest incline that kind of guides up the side of the the tall Tishtan excavation walls. Heading up that way, you see one of the large warders kind of like heading down. You kind of have to move to the side as it gets near.
That's a tall wrinkle warder.
Wow.
It kind of like walks by and takes in your troop. It continues walking.
If we look around, do we see Plain Rider Rin? Do we see a statue? Do we see an armless statue
to
anywhere?
a place of convenience on the way out, just for as a hat rack.
A potted plant,
Yeah.
just decor
Anywhere?
outside a tent.
Just anywhere.
My eyes are so
perception check.
good. My eyes are so
Yeah,
good.
both of you roll some.
Let's
always
just
looking.
we're just rolling.
Just don't roll a 1.
30.
30.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh, that's better than my 15, but I still
Still
rolled
pretty
a
decent.
15.
Yeah.
I am looking.
I see. You actually feel pretty confident that she's nowhere around the Malleus Key. You also are pretty confident you don't see any pieces of her. You don't see any like signs of a shattered statue.
What about a toe? A stony toe.
But while this is where she was turned to stone, you get the immediate sense that she's been relocated.
Why is that woman dressed like a hot dog?
Who knows why mad people do what they do.
The Ormul's high enough to see into the real dimension. Why do they have dice? What does that mean?
Atreyu!
What an existential crisis a world would have.
Oh, it's Bastion.
My bad.
How dare you?
How dare!
Child! Which you can't even hear in the movie. Anyway, eventually you push past and get up to the edge, and you look.
There was something of a vehicle graveyard around. Many like sky ships and war machines, like broken on the ground as they leave the primary excavation site into the game near no man's land, as I guess we should call it. They see many particular pipes around it, but also ones like spread upward, sporting trophies. There are many religious symbols of the Dawnfather and stuff, and also these, and of course Changebringer, because of course they need us to bring that on. And there. And from there, they try to get get in contact with Kiki.
Message to Keyleth. We're back. We're at the surface of the Malleus Key. Just trying to find a way to get back to you.
Shoot.
Doesn't take too long for her to respond. That is wonderful news. I'll be at the encampment as soon as I can. Can you get there safe?
I'll try.
Oh, that's not how this works.
I
I'll...
love it. 40 years using this spell.
Yeah.
Still don't fucking got it. Oh, fuck, that's right. Ah, fuck.
They keep trying to head toward the Exandrian encampment.
Where you're standing now, this would be a great time.
Sure, you don't want to
Okay.
just use a deception check to try and get her up.
Hey, fuck off. Hey. Hey, I was like, hey,
Yeah,
fuck
they
off.
were such a cute couple.
Hashtag goals.
Hey.
But you still have a pass without a trace.
I do.
So we could use that
Yeah,
as we
I
wander
do.
away.
I do.
Just like you put.
Just like I planned
Just
it.
like we had talked
It
about,
doesn't
and we're
matter.
gonna do it
We're
now.
just save the day. It's fine.
We could have done it before. We're gonna do it now. It's no big deal. I'm gonna do it right now. Pass without a trace.
Okay, so you go ahead and cast without trace. The shadows cling to your robes.
Okay.
I get a group stealth check from you all, adding plus 10 to your
Okay.
final rolls.
That's what I get.
Did you roll a 1? Did you roll a fucking 1?
That is karma.
So appropriate.
That's just right. That's just right.
All right, so we got a 1 over here.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay.
16.
16, okay.
28.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
24.
Right.
You know, that's at some point they're going to do a live game with Bell's Hell with one of the groups on who are. So it's going to do something that's big mess that messes up, but in a way that's totally upright and everyone's chanting that.
I'm gonna
Hey,
spend some time jumping
fuck
in the pool.
Okay. As I'd say about now, it's starting to wear off. 'Cause you guys have taken the time.
This is the elemental transformations of Fern and Ashton they're talking about. They're Titan
Both like
forms.
slowly coasting around the outside of this. So you start diving in for a bit, and you feel like the ground's getting more resistant, and it kind of makes you feel a little nervous to continue.
I'm gonna take what I've basically been using as some nice quiet scream therapy. Jump back up and turn into crystal.
Okay.
I forgot vowels.
Oh.
I probably
Oh.
dropped mine
This.
as well, because I'm sure I wasn't
Correct.
walking around all like.
Yeah, you. Yeah, it's actually pretty valid. Thank you for reminding. I assume you might want to. So you both do take your 2 points of exhaustion.
Yep.
It's- this the exhaustion slows down because they're only as fast as their slow teammate, but they keep going. And now, and they make it through. And at this point, while they're going, they start talking more about the loss of HCG. Ashton points out, and this has been confirmed. Like he's said this in campaign, as well as in several, as well as Towson saying this in several, four-side dives. He always knew. He always had a feeling XG would sacrifice himself. He they're they all start really mourn. Like before, they were in shock and academic kind, but this is the first time they really truly start talking about it. Get the full mourning, and Imogen is still current second supplemental. Like sure, her mother seems to have turned sides, but she still unsure of her. They at least do now. No, I think they do have a good idea. Are pretty convinced now that that Liliana doesn't truly support. Is maybe aligned with Rudis and may have been allied with Rudis and the Vanguard, but she did not support Ludinus. Imogen says that she in a way thinks Leon has already become part of Prodathos in some way. Maybe all root is born to some extent. Orm tells that to actually has Chetney bring out some of the gear they got off of Otahan. And Orm specifically takes picture to Ishta, the Son of Blade, and James. He tells him that this is the sword, the blade that killed his father. And walk away from. So, quick thing, I want to see if they did. It has a plus social plus bonus and does extra force damage too. We don't know anything el- about this. They also do some more reminiscing stuff too, and
Yeah. Yeah. I turned to fuck, what's her name?
Everoa.
Everoa, sorry.
Oh shit, I forgot she was here.
Yeah, Everoa was just like,
Welcome.
She's like, it happens a lot, actually.
Oh,
Sophie.
sorry.
It's fine.
Jenny's gonna fuck you, I have a feeling later. I don't really say that out loud.
Is this the first above table? I know that there are the floaty beings, but one of the Bormodos?
Yeah.
We've never seen a Bormodo on Xander?
Yeah,
this would be a big deal.
And you can see her, like while you guys have been having this conversation, she's like a little bit behind you, and it's just kind of taking it all in.
Oh shit! Right.
yeah, she's one of the first exam. She won first Rudidian or Rudidians up to like she'll be one of the first Rudidians to see one of her to see Xandria beyond just that of the excavation site. She continues talking. She confirmed that they never actually fully said it out loud. It was implied, but she does confirm that Lunas is at Aor. The artifacts have been using to create mining tools to borrow the glass that is confirmed to be holding Prodathos. Also,
B.
You mentioned he ran into
Mother
problems.
Fucking Mercer.
Sorry, what was your question?
Been obsessed with that Aor shit.
MFMM.
That's a t-shirt.
Hashtag new tattoo.
Wait, why I don't get it?
Motherfucking Matt Mercer.
Ow.
Okay.
You see her start, like her awe kind of shrinks in as she starts getting technical, and you can kind of see kind of why she was chosen for this. The moment there is like a curiosity and a passion for this element of her intellect that was unfocused.
Mm-hmm. There, they talk about also what the more of the full. They explain here about the adamantine layer, so there, and also about more about the trouble. Learning about that the whatever the force that's right now preventing more devices being brought up is known as Dom Binoc the Dominox. We don't know anything. Although mm-hmm. That's also as well, and uh, Teddy examines Ishtamor. Though Ashton says that anything you say may try to get out of it, probably have to be done with Orm's permission, as it's not their sword. Technically, it's not his either. He didn't claim it or. There. Also, back to the conversation I have with made from that with over that the glass pillar and stuff. The glass the layer parts are that help guard Pedathos. Originally, it may have been part of its physical form. It's a like it so like maybe like crystallized one and stuff. This did get me cause me to have a crazy theory though. Uh, not sure how much this will conflict with existing D&D lore or stuff. What if Predator is technically God itself, a god itself, and specifically is considering it has a body that can be created to crystal like that? It's probably not true and stuff, but what if this is like a Predator was originally like the deity of the primordials and titans? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it was imprisoned within its own form. This is also where they start talking about whether or not they'll need more than one vessel for Padala. Well, that's actually
Dominox, the Malleus Factorum.
Okay.
Ludinus
Okay.
wanting to be like an exalted Rudis born. That
Ooh,
was
your
interesting
nails,
too.
they're so cute.
Thanks.
I mean, for been playing so long, I can't remember which character knows what.
I know.
We don't know. We don't know about Aor. We don't know about
I don't
Aor.
know what that means.
All you know is
Yeah, what do we know about
Aormaton. You know that's
Right, we've heard it.
Yeah, you've heard about it. You know,
We know
it's,
that's
you know
where
it's an
FCG
ancient
was from.
society where FCG and Fy'ra were both constructed.
Oh, and this is where some of them realized before, but it hits them now more than ever.
Remember
This
some of
kind
that
of-
vision. Yeah. Oh,
Frida!
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
They have to
Just-
tell.
just thinking about that.
I thought about it, but it's been a week and I
Yeah,
forgot and I
yeah,
don't
same.
remember.
They have to tell Frida that FGG is gone. Yeah. I swear, if I see in any comment section on any video or something in saying RIP FCG, where the P stands for pieces, I'm gonna lose it. I warning here and now.
Ring
It's
again.
been non-stop in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we have to tell Frida.
Oh, he's gonna freak.
Yeah.
That's no.
One awful moment at a time.
Yeah, Frida may have actually been made for combat, but well, technically FCG 2. Mm-hmm. They check it more on Evoroa or 2. Who giving who was only recently freed and stuff, and it has to take everything in and could still be injured. And Lana asked how. Well, she first asked it in a bad way, like saying, "Are you okay?" Is it? Which is, and then she said, "Oh wait, sorry, I know it's not there." But said, "I gotta be wrong." Like, is it? Asher responds, "It's too soon to answer that question." He said they should probably take time and wait till the morning. And I think his phrasing is, see and figure out who we are going to be next. Like this took not only does it lose another one, but the lack of losing on their own, and especially and all those things like that. I think they're spent for a while. Mm-hmm. Orm then go. Orm, like Imogen checks in on Orm, and he says he's not doing well. He's not disappointed that he was not the one to be able to take down Orhan. It was never about revenge for them. He just tried to honor the side, and the fact that one of his comrades had to sacrifice himself to take out Orhan is eating him. Especially since right before he did acquire prestige for Namor to use her, trying to use the deal to mix her out, and which clearly did not work. At least we know that Namor can't f with him because of that deal. Mhm. She tries coming more like saying about choices and stuff, but though he eventually has to leave so he could do something, and he takes out a sending stone.
And reach out to Dorian. We're home. Can you hear me? Northeast of Bassaris. Can you get there? I'm struggling. Sorry. Can you get here? Fuck, I miss you.
As the words leave your lips and the spell sends them aloft, I'm going to ask you all to leave the table, please. If you don't mind.
To leave?
Yeah, like leave.
Oh.
Like leave, get out of the table.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
If you don't mind.
Whiplash.
Fuck.
Let's go find that hot dog costume.
I want a hot dog real bad.
Fucking A.O.
I'm going.
You know what? I think I'll take it from here.
Nice.
I think it's time to see the other half of the story. We'll do that after the break. See you soon.
I'm not. I'm not showing you the. It, it's surprising for me that not even showing you like some of the opening ads, which are just because of the skits they put on. So
Vibes. We're here. We're back. In a different time slot. This is nice. So, my lovely crown keepers. Kaimel.
and now starts off with. The rest of the episode will be the Crown Keepers of Exandria Unlimited. Matt there. And okay. They are designed to, after the events of Kaimel, they are designed to lay low, hiding in the wild woods. Like they're near Kraghammer hang on. They're wondering if what would Pasca, Fy'ra's, her character's sister do. She's calm because they just stole from her organization. They just found out she's part of. Oh, that's it.
Cyrus included. have a small cache of broomstone that you all sort of harvested from your slow-moving getaway platform. Yeah, honestly,
Wait, they're goofy, so there will be a lot of clips.
like the first 3 weeks was you just slowly drifting.
Can I use my stuff to move this thing faster? Can I row?
With our
Can I
hands.
row?
Cyrus has been doggy paddling for
Yeah,
weeks.
we're both back there. That checks out.
Two little bimbos.
Two little bimbos just blowing in the breeze. Yeah, you guys were able to sort of harvest the broomstone from your platform. You have it secreted.
Mm-hmm. They are revealed that they are near. Where is that? They are. Let's see. They are near both Crackhammer and West Rome. Let's see, Crackhammer's right there, and West. So here, they were been. So here's what they've been. Right. Right here is where they've been hiding out. Actually, pretty near the Grave. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you saw that. And they don't go there though because there are two well-known cities and stuff, and there's a good chance that there might be. I can't even remember what the group's called anymore. There was Cyrus, Dorian's brother too. Excuse me, not Plaska. No, Plaska's not her sister. Uh, he's like they're running from the nameless ones, right? Plaska and Fy'ra Kai, who is the sister. They sort of like have taken over like like they're kind of new leading as they're called they became like new leading criminal organized crime thing in replacing the class. Hmm. Hmm. They can't fence themselves out of a large city, so they seem out like staying for more small town stuff, where it's still harder to find a good buyer. Then they talk about then the apathy solstice happen. Everything's getting out of whack. They're convicting to divine entities such as the what more more looking at being a new champion of the Raven Queen, and also Owl being like having the uh, having the vestige of the Spider Queen. Mhm. They're currently trying to head toward the what is called the Summit Peaks. Eeks. A lot of like They hear stories about a lot of old spell. Uh, mhm. Uh, like spells they know about the problems with certain spells like sending, teleporting, and magic. However, they do eventually get a message from Aurum. This is not the one that's sent, but way back, like trying to get a message to Zephyra, which sends them to the Summit Peaks. Bloody moth. hmm They're all very antsy and stuff. Stuff like we get a look of where they are mentally. Like Darex is being very protective of Opal. Mortig, Mortigan, who has been feeling a new sense of purpose and stuff, becoming the new champion of the Rain Queen, feels a weakening of her connection and like a sort of tension within her link of the gods. Take him down there somewhere. Anyway, and the fact that she's lost Asuka is very depressing for her. Fy'ra is dealing with her new, is still being confused about this new revelations about her sister, and she's trying to protect the rest of the, trying to like talk herself more like how much she needs to protect the rest of the group. Dorian's got what he thought he's wanted, like great laws of freedom right now. There, let's no real oversight on them. But he's starting to realize that he's still missing something. He's always been purpose. Opal's got a moment of. Opal's been sort of like in a dream-like state, or this clouded state stuff. Her moments are where she's more clarity. She's trying to be more of herself, but it's hard. Let's see, two. Oh, good progression.
Murmuring to herself. And it's very concerning to her. But she's not wanting to alarm anyone. Yet.
What was that? Opal, I like that you said dreams because I think your dreams.
Oh. Yeah. By the way, here are the current stats for them. Sorcerer Bard, well, they're all level 13, equal level to Bell's House right now. No one bites the dust. So I had to deal with them all. And Morgan with her Pamela. I forget what she was originally. Yeah, originally she was a rogue, but now she's converted all the way. But she's not converted all the way to Paladin, not multi-classing, but full convert. Next one. Fy'ra, still level monk. 13. Enjoy the designs. Dorian, I use RSF sword. And then Opal, final member Opal. Recently, Opal has been waking up kind of exhausted. I'm not sure if she actually had the status of exhaustion, but she feels exhausted when she wakes up. Last 2 weeks, and she through her link with her sister Ted. You know, so she also has the feeling of exhaustion. It's been 2 weeks of not walking stuff, keeping to like at most very small remote towns. And somewhere back ahead, she knows that doesn't know what it is, but there's a fight being had. I think that's described. After 2 weeks, like she is described as something feels like something breaks in her. Elbow stops walking in the middle of the room.
One of those distant moments again.
Oh.
Last time, you just want to make sure you're all right.
Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, I did you guys hear anything?
I grab my rapier and I look around and see what I can possibly perceive.
You want to make a perception check? That was the strongest ask for a perception check I've ever had. Please take inspiration. That was incredible.
Perceive.
The closest.
Make an investigation check.
Thank you. Oh, I wish it was perception.
No, it's
Okay,
perception. It's 100%
bless you.
perception.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh. 20. Unnatural 20.
A very strange 20.
Strange.
The spookiest 20. We gotta get these chuckles out now. I'm so excited.
Yeah, if you're trying to get out late for later, you don't really. Spoiler alert, but you don't get them out all now. Next one.
If you will. I don't know, something coming towards me that's too big for me to take on.
She's trying to
That's
figure out what she's looking
just enough wiggle room that I'm just gonna get right in there.
Oh, sick.
Thanks so much.
No problem, girlie. No problem, bestie.
It would be so easy if the thing that you felt on the wind and around you was a monster, a very big goblin, a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
But what you
What she feels is the presence of a god. It seems tense. She could tell something's about to happen. Then Opal seems to grow larger. Grow large. She hears the voice of the spy thing. Telling her tell Opal the queen that needs her. I'd love to. The, the queen requires Opal to become her champion, and to do that, she must sever her ties with those around her. And Opal seems to explode.
Off the ground, but she seems to grow massive, and then she explodes out in every direction. And I'm just gonna need my map now. We're gonna get started.
What?
Bring my map.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah. You can go home now.
Okay, bye.
Actually, that's pretty funny. I think what I want to happen now. Hey, Matt. Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
I think I'm gonna need you to slide on over there for me.
Oh.
Over.
Yeah, over to there.
You know,
Which way?
they just realized it's to show the sides.
This way.
This way?
Actually, you go.
Let's do something a little fun.
Yeah.
It's fun while it lasted, Amy.
Slide it in.
Oh no!
I'll kind of take it in here. Let's go. All right.
Whoa, it's so
I want it.
There's a skull in that rock.
No!
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's got spooky. You ruined the whole thing.
It gets stupider if you look closer.
You need some juice.
I mean, spooky, not stupid.
My steaming
It gets more
beverage.
stupider, like you went to Jupiter. Where are my little minis?
Oh, here we are.
I got one.
We're right
Oh,
here.
everyone's got them.
I'm just too short to reach you.
Yeah.
Where do you want them?
You're gonna be here.
Oh, for feck's sake.
Whoa.
Yay! Oh, good slide. Slide, Matthew.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Oh, it's so lonely here.
Come this way.
Oh,
That music video.
this combat is brought to you by
What? Let's go, man!
No way! The Mighty 9 box set available now. The Mighty 9 box set is now available. Find these many more Critical Role miniatures at whizkids.io/crminis and your local game store. I got to do that finally.
Seamless.
Good job.
Don't
even
worry,
break
Matt.
immersion.
Matt, if you do enough of these, you'll get the hang of it eventually. You know what I mean?
Can I send you my reel?
Yeah, you can actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Immersion.
I can
I think
already
it's
tell
time
it's
to
gonna
change
be.
the energy in the club.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
So cold over here.
This seems fine. This seems like it's
Yeah.
fine.
What's happening?
Trying to get a view.
This is comedic lighting, right?
Yeah.
Take this out of here.
It's gonna be
Oh
great.
boy.
There we go.
Okay.
There. The woods around the transform. They see many spider ones and sparkling gems. Okay. Before you lose, there's in case it comes up with a joke later on and stuff. They have these like gem clusters there, which the prop actually kind of has like 2 lines and like 2 gems, like here, and then 2 gems like here and here, and they make jokes on how much they look like male genitalia. Mm-hmm. There, the smart girl feels like she's been trying to do this for a while, but Ted keeps fighting her, getting in the way. And she's wondering where, and leaving open, wondering where is Ted right now if she's not sorry. Yes. The Sparkling does assure her that she's. I wouldn't hurt you.
turns to you all. And Amy, I need you, before anything else happens, to tell me who's the biggest threat in the Crown Keepers?
Oh, shit. Probably. What do you mean threat? What do you mean? Like who can do the most damage?
What do you think I mean?
Amy thinks this is not a question I want to answer. Opal is probably the most scared of Fy'ra.
I need you to make a series of attacks against
No.
Fy'ra.
No. No. Wait, before I do that, I would like to. Can I do my? Can I cast a ritual? Can I telepathic bond?
I will say, for the sake of your guy.
Yeah, she decides that for a second because they've wrong, and it's ritual cast. There's been a constant. She agrees that there's been a constant cast a telepathic bond, so they all know. And they try to communicate with them, but they get a sense that the real Opal isn't listening.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Hexblade's curse her first. I'm sorry.
I love you, baby.
Pull
I know it
no
ain't
punches.
You. I know it
None.
ain't you. It's okay.
Let me be
Sorry.
so
It's okay.
clear, Amy Carrero, love of my life. If you pull a punch, I will know.
Okay.
And I'll make it worse.
You don't need to turn.
So I need you to swing.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna be a big.
And with her eyes and turning her eyes to Fy'ra, which are now, and her eyes are pitch black, by the way. Cast Hexblade's curse. It goes in with her Eldritch Blast.
Okay, thank God. Okay. All right,
This is
so
already
now
the
I
most
roll-
fun I've ever had.
Okay.
She'll get into it, don't you worry.
All right, this isn't so bad. So, oh, sorry. 1d4. I rolled d10s. My bad. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
these
even
are
better.
D10s. What are you doing?
I don't know. D4. I got it. This is my bad ones too. So this is my bad d4s.
Why are you rolling D4?
Because it says d4. 1d10. You're right.
Yeah, you're gonna roll.
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Hey, Amy, look
I'm
at
looking
me.
at my vicious whip.
Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna roll 2d10 for the
got it.
two that hit, and you're gonna add plus 10 to both of them.
Okay, so
10,
20. No, 11. And 20.
So 31.
31.
Oof.
Okay.
31.
Fantastic.
31 damage.
It's all right.
And with that, you see your friend. You feel a hand around your throat, holding you in place. You are a monk. You move through the world. You bend around nature and keep yourself live and agile. And you are held in place by your friend as two dark bolts of energy land center mass in your stomach. And there is nothing but to take it. You feel that sense of nausea get chased quickly by two gut punches. Force damage, yes, but betrayal. And I need all of you to roll initiative.
Quick question.
Yeah, of course.
This was a surprise, so I wouldn't have a reaction.
No.
Okay.
No. This was just my
I think
mean
when
little
you feel it, you just hear like the telephone. No, I'm so sorry.
That means it doesn't count, right?
It doesn't count.
Yeah, that's what that is.
God, I'm sweating. My ass is sweating.
Yeah, it does.
Very nice
Yeah.
lump crack.
Add your dex.
So 27.
Fuck yeah. 27, baby. Natty
Nice.
Let's go. Anyone above 25?
20. I went 27, yeah.
27 for Morgan. All right, 25 to 20?
23. 24.
Okay.
Okay, gamers.
23. 19 to 15?
Oh no!
Oh,
buddy.
Sounds right.
We're back, baby.
Dariax curse of the battle
14 to 10?
Whoa!
No!
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just gonna ask.
9, baby.
9!
Okay.
Derek's with a 9. Opal, how'd you do?
Boys are back in town, y'all.
What do you mean what I do?
You have to roll initiative too.
Okay.
You're in the fight.
Oh,
You are the fight.
Can I?
You're the fight.
I think she wants to just walk away at this point. 2. Wait, no. Plus 2 is 4.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Woof. Roll for Ted.
Oh.
Teddy. Sweet love. 10.
Good to know. And is your familiar act?
Yeah, that little bitch. Little spider.
Go ahead and give me initiative for your spider.
9. No, sorry, 7. 7. 5 plus
7. Copy that. All right, go off, Cyrus. Sweet. Morgan,
Yeah.
you are up first.
Sick.
What you see around.
But I guess they also didn't see the attack on Fy'ra.
Clustered up. That's not bad for me.
Amazing. I would like to
Okay.
cast haste on Opal.
On Opal.
An opal?
Wait. What? Oh, a willing creature. On myself.
I was like,
What are you doing? Let me be so clear. Hey, look me in the eye.
I am a child.
Erica, I will Venmo you $20 if you haste Opal.
It's gonna happen
Right now, I will do it.
I made
$30.
I made a
Give her
little bit of a
Celsius.
mistake. Run it back.
that's okay.
I actually
Yeah,
don't need to be within 30 feet of Opal.
You
I need
don't.
to be within 30 feet of myself.
Which one could say
So
you
I'm
always
gonna
are.
cast haste on myself.
Awesome.
Incredible.
Yeah. I'm really good at the mechanics of all of this.
Hey, sweet.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
doing
cast.
great.
I'm gonna.
And Morgan goes in with her rapier for attack on Opal.
And I just going, I'm sorry, I think this is what I need to do. I'm sorry.
Opal. You take none of that damage.
Oh.
You feel the dagger sink into her thigh, and that second set of arms grabs the blade at the bottom and pushes forward and pushes out. And what walks in front of Opal? Where are my little minis? Where's my little guy? I don't think you've had the pleasure of meeting Ted.
Oh!
Your blade is sunk into the dark shadow of something that looks like Opal, but where Opal is all like thin, smooth lines and like litheness. This is like if Opal did CrossFit for 3 years and was like pure raw red meat diet. Oh my god! This is like meat beast Bandersnatch Opal that is holding the blade in her thigh and walks forward.
Like Ted took no damage?
Ted is going to take all of that damage.
Okay.
Opal takes none.
I mean,
But you have effectively separated Opal and the other half of her soul. She looks at you. Eyes as blank as Opal's are now. And pushes your sword back and out of her thigh and reaches behind her and pulls out a massive sword of her own.
Oh, I get another attack, right? Or do I not?
Yeah, you have 2. Did you do both of your attacks
No,
in your?
I just did one.
Okay, yeah, attack again.
All right. In this moment, Morgan's almost a little bit relieved because there's something else to fight other than Opal, and I'm like, okay, maybe she's got like this proxy. Do I have any blood on my hand, or was there no Opal blood on my hands? Like when I saw.
Oh shoot, that's all. Mm-hmm. Basically, the Opal isn't bleeding. Ted took the damage, and Ted doesn't bleed, so. Abria does note that she does not. She has the advantage that she has is on Opal, not Ted. Ted casts shield to protect and to skills better and said that she will protect Opal at all costs.
Anything else you want to do? You still have 400 feet of movement.
I'd like to move away.
With her bunny hop and
You
stuff
can go
and
do
other things.
anything else in the world. You could go to a different campaign with the rest of your movement.
I think she already is.
You find an Arby's, you get a giant hot dog that looks like a pussy. You haven't forgotten that. We haven't forgotten.
I get a
No, they
giant hot
officially said it out loud.
dog. I look at it. It's actually Marisha.
It's Marisha.
In my car.
Hot dog.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'd like to move away, please.
Sure.
And where?
She moves out, tries to get some distance.
Like an arrangement of those like opalescent gems. It's a little pattern of 4. No perception check. It just sort of kind of looks like a dick.
Cool.
Under your feet.
God, they had a
Wow, it's so big.
Stop it!
I knew it.
There it is.
I knew it.
Wow.
Everybody drink.
Perfect.
So distracted.
Perfect.
There's an ash hole right next to it.
Yeah,
Well said.
wow.
Everybody drink.
Cool.
Perfect.
There's an ash hole right next to it.
Well said, girl.
As it like kind of gives under your foot, like your feet are sort of cracking across this, and you're like, oh, there's something to it. You feel something magical as your feet sort of like skirt across it. Like if you put more pressure on it, you can break them. But they are something to be interacted with and are magical.
Okay, we go to Doran's room, and he attempts to bad. Oh, Doran, he uses his winged boots to give instructions, and then attempts to grapple on Opal, but fails. You know, Opal determines that this is being done by the Spy Queen, and that the only way to really try to end it is to try to get the crown away from her. Okay. This is it.
I think she says she doesn't know.
Who's she? You're she.
Am I?
Are you?
Are you?
Dariax nosebleeds just a little.
Yeah. So does the Spider Queen, who's like, "What is happening?"
Brain cell is working so hard.
Incredible.
Boy.
Fy'ra, you are up.
This is when Fy'ra goes. But though she realizes that her own deity, the Walmart, is not getting involved. Like her, probably every other deity is attention is focused on Rudis and the Bloody Bridge, though they can't know the sound. So she then tries to use her lava whip. And then
That's a lot of dice.
7, 8, 6, 14, so 7.
You have a stadium of dice that get to watch.
No,
It's crazy.
No, but I'm so confused. They would.
like a
I
full
know
jury.
they didn't do very well. So you're going in the
That one's going. The
penalty box.
Do
Oh my
they
God.
gotta
Penalty
go
box.
in.
Penalty box.
Yeah,
Totally
everyone
going in
go
penalty
into
box.
the penalty
Okay,
box.
so it's 7 damage. That's it.
Yep.
But so that is my action.
Incredible. Now I get to go.
Oh no.
But why?
The skittering gets much louder.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! It's like the Jumanji spiders.
They are like those real fat body.
Don't get Jumanji.
Yuck! Oh, you put the little gems on there. That's cute.
Is that the one redeeming quality? As long as they're cute, you're fine with it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it.
Cute guys.
Yeah.
You know, Opal is me. I am her.
Oh.
Ooh, I don't even have a spider thing, and those are gross.
And one more back here.
Oh, just a bunch.
Just like a couple.
There's a couple.
There's so many of you, and just a couple of me.
They're fine.
They enter onto the field.
Oh, yeah.
As all of you here inside the bond and inside the world around you. The laughter. Those of you that have had time and interactions with the Spider Queen know her voice. You won't stop me from making her mine without killing her.
Oh,
So what are you all prepared to do? Because I will not die to that. And with that, you all feel a flash of red behind your eyes.
Oh no.
And the spider way back over here is going to move to a little stack of dicks.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Those gems. And reaches down and
then okay. Well, the spider crushes those gems, and Opal remembers her mother, her mother Paloma, telling her and Ted when they were about 3 years about the Avil that they were Avolux, which is a splinter group of followers of the Luxon. You know, the light deity of the Kryn dynasty. They long ago they found one of the beacons, and learned of the Luxon. The ability to split their own souls apart. Learned about its abilities, including to split souls. And this is all. Opal remembers this as a shard, and also, but as soon as she remembers it, she permanently loses that memory. We now know what those gems are.
Next up is Ted and then Dariax.
Oh, that's right. I'm in.
But you rolled very
Derek
low.
just wandered on.
Yeah.
He didn't see what was happening.
Finishing half a sandwich in the
He was
corner.
like-
What's up?
One of those old meat pies we had from the first.
These are easier.
Dax ends up casting a second level blessed on everyone but Opal. And all the crown gears except for Opal. It also means he excludes Cyrus. Okay. It does an inspiration on Dorian, and there was a lot of stuff in this episode.
So that's gonna be it's 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, who pick your 4?
No, it's us 4 here. We all have bless on us.
Okay.
Um,
Not Cyrus, who said, yeah,
that's
from
right.
behind a tree.
you have a Cyrus?
There's no Cyrus.
Where is
He's
it?
not on. Don't worry
After
about
all the handies, Cyrus?
it. You know what? That's right. Can I get anyone that exists back there? Bring me anything for Cyrus. We got it.
There might be some
Would
minis
you
to
like-
your left
Yeah.
over there.
900.
Oh,
Would you
yeah,
like
yeah.
a dot?
You can grab one of those.
Okay. It's gonna be one of these guys. He got a hand job.
Did it
He's
mean
gonna be a
did
part
it mean
of
nothing to you?
Oh my god.
Give me a
Now
performance
it's
check.
Oh boy.
I just want to know how good a job you did.
Babe.
You only rolled a 3 this initiative, so I don't think it's
Girl,
great.
Like only a virgin knows how. That is a 7.
Yeah.
OTPHJ.
He's gonna stay back here and be like, a 3 is about as far in initiative. He's like,
It's a 3rd level bless. I'm gonna give it to him anyway.
Wait, what does that mean for us?
1d4, I think.
D4, right? Or
Yeah.
D...
Is it you add a D4 to any attack rolls, ability
Oh.
checks, or saving?
Yeah, good thing to have up. He then inspires Dorian.
Don't worry, we all believe in you. You're a fearless leader, and you can do this.
Oh, what?
And he's gonna go ahead and give him a D6 Bardic Inspiration die. Taking a few levels of training up under his buddy here.
Bardic love.
Yes, I told you, pursuing a life in the arts isn't worth it.
I've done nothing worth anything, so I'm not changing anything in my trajectory.
You hear like a guitar string go.
Okay, thank you.
incredible.
That's gonna complete my turn.
Okay. Opal then then responds by casting darkness, centered on the point she is. They do specify that when they try to see like can you see through magical darkness? Specifying not have dark vision, but specifically can see through magical dark. And apparently, the only one who can do it is Opal. So being right center, that's very advantageous for her. She sends her from spider familiar toward Fy'ra. Cyrus is that might be what this time slot is.
I don't have like, can my familiar do anything, or what can it do? The spider.
You just go pee. Go pee.
No, I don't want to miss anything.
Go pee. You're good.
Yeah, we're gonna watch.
Don't want to miss a thing.
If you pee now, you won't miss anything because we're just looking up how Find Familiar works.
Look really slow, okay?
Well, I got that.
Don't piss long.
Your familiar acts independently, but a basic command.
Oh my god, what's happening is so cool right now.
Sweet.
It can't attack, but it can take other actions as normal.
Correct. I will say an important thing for your familiar is it can deliver touch spells on your behalf. So you can set up future things if you want with it.
Okay.
Also, you can use it to give your
Warlock, right? Yeah.
give yourself the help action so that when you attack something, you attack it with advantage, which you're already doing because nothing
So
can see
then
anything.
I guess I will go to. She's not here. Thankfully, she can't hear me do it. Can I have my familiar make some movement towards Fy'ra? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
Get you a little guy. I ran out of normal tiny spiders because I used them all.
Them all?
Huh?
You used them all?
I used them all. I could have used a different boy. It's funny, I'm like gonna bring out like a very big guy.
Please don't do that.
Ooh, okay. I understand. We all understand emotionally that it's a spider, but I'm gonna use this really cute little squirrel.
Cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Squirrel has his little guy.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Squirrel's gonna get right up next to Fy'ra.
Uh-oh.
Spider squirrel.
Spider squirrel?
Uh-huh.
Spider squirrel girl.
So Opal's like familiar just like crawled out of the darkness and is like looking up at you and just does like the little like hairy jumping spider like
Can I do anything, or that's the whole turn?
That's it. That's your turn.
Does it look fierce? Like, does it look like it's
I think it's just a tiny
on
baby
my
spider.
side or not?
Okay, go. Morrigan tries to rabbit hut away. Not the most graceful land, but does manage to use a lay on hands, I believe, to on Fy'ra. And Fy'ra, being the strategist of the group, apparently, says that points out that the spires summoned by Lolth are going after gems to destroy her memories and break her connection. So they should probably go and gather these crystals to protect them. Dorian flies up, tries to get rid of the darkness, but fails. Fy'ra is going after the gems, and seeing a vision of herself holding the tiger's eye that was shattered during part 2 of Azieja exchanging unlimited time hole. And hang on, okay, there might have been some skip stuff, so
I think you're so good at so many different things. If this doesn't feel like the right purpose for you, then maybe it's just a purpose for a season. You don't have to stick to it. I mean, I have to stick to this. It's stuck to my head. I've tried to take it off.
It's on there.
It's on. They're good. Yeah. And then she shows her like her real look, and it's just gruesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sorry.
Morgan's getting a little infected.
What?
It's getting a little infected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying my best. But if you just need someone to give you permission to just follow your heart, you have it.
Thank you, Opal.
You're welcome.
And you feel yourself move back from that. And those gems that you claimed here, the Spider Queen can never take. And Opal keeps a pillar of her personality and a connection to you.
Aw, that's so cute. That's so sweet.
Who are you saying that to?
Oh, that's so sweet. I don't know.
Holding these gems.
Aw.
And you just kind of hear like, under promise.
Oh, and I look and I see her blood, like on these.
yeah. To start really talking more about Bond and
Do I have like anything else I can I yell something?
Oh, sure.
Okay, because it wasn't like intuitive for me to grab the gems. I was gonna stab them, which like is very much where Morgan's head is. But I'll just yell, grab as many jewels as you can.
That's what I said.
Just say it louder.
Now Fy'ra right being so bossy. I love it.
I don't know who to listen to.
We heard Bossy Janelle say and she went.
I am just being on brand. Oh my god. Bossy Genasi is apparently my name now.
Oh my god. Obsessed.
Incredible.
Love it.
Hey, bud.
I'm gonna fly.
yeah, okay.
To your left and scoop up this like array of gems. I guess it's vaguely dick-like if you're a child. You scoop them up.
I've been hanging around with Opal for a while and picking things up from my girl.
She tends to rub off on you.
Hey!
It's only like 7 good though, so you don't like it. You don't like it that much.
Grin and bear it.
And this was a talk, and she talks more about how Fy'ra starting to see her as a sister. This is in a flashback by one of the crystals, which about they're in this bog town, like described as people who will be charitably described as former adventurers, like people who've done stuff somewhere else and now looking to stay under the radar. But anyway, that doesn't want. Anyway, that's not. Opal then goes on to Eldritch Blast. Dariax. I think. I think he goes.
Put it in my pocket or so somewhere close to my heart. And I look around and I realize I don't have anything to give her. So I just kind of spritz the perfume. I know it's not much, but I just want you to know, I'll fight for you too. And I'll beat your sister's ass if I have to, although she could probably beat my ass, but I've often felt like the other side of a coin too. And it's really hard. So you and I could just be 2 coins together.
We are the richer for it. It's her best attempt at some kind of humor.
But she's genuinely trying to laugh. She just can't. I'm just like,
Ted's like, you gotta do better than that. She tried so hard. No, I swear to God, I will turn off your magic for a week. Be better. That was
but it comes like 30 seconds too late as she was listening to them.
You have a feeling behind your eyes of Ted going, nailed it.
The visual of you spraying her in the face and then going to her going, and you going, it's not much, but like you just don't even acknowledge that she's like,
It's all I had. Yeah. After her.
After she kind of goes in the real time, she goes and kind of gives like a hug to Opal, and while there, she whispers to the crown, "She won't be yours for long." Longer. Which it and clear and you can sort of sense like the Spike Green having a bad reaction to this. And after with someone else taking control of Wilson, she kind of Opal now has a better understanding of Ted, but goes in for the Eldritch Blast against Dariax. Who thanks to Baleful Skyon to the damage, which also would bring up to 38, which also heals her 10. Damn. Ted lands a blow on Dorian with her sword. Oh, before that, a 4.
Let's turn Dorian like, I'm not gonna go. It hurted.
It hurted.
All right. So now, with 38 points of damage, what were you saying, my darling?
Sorry, no worries. Let's turn Dorian like, I'm not. Oh, it's just dark.
Yeah, it's just you're not physically blind.
Oh, okay.
I mean, technically, by definition, you can't see, therefore you're blind. But your body is okay.
Great, my body's a.
Not okay.
I don't like it.
Sure, it was an accident. It's fine.
It wasn't. I can't help it.
All right. Anything on your bonus
With a bonus action.
I don't think I could do anything.
Okay. No, but however, on his turn, Darius uses his but to grab he uses extra to grab Dorian, and then uses actually I forget to use it. Then uses his bonus action to dimension door with Dorian away. Though we do find out that that Ted has the feat Mage Slayer, so magical casting around her triggers attacks of opportunity. She thankfully misses, but
Party for the party. I think the thing you do is because you know there's a height differential between the two of you. You levitate.
He dimensions zone off, but nearly lands on, but almost lands on one of the memory crystals.
Just a little bit above where you want to land because you're like, well, I don't want him to like stub his legs
Yeah, it's valid.
on the ground. And that gives you just enough eyes on the gems under your feet that you're able to go like, and kind of do a little splits over.
Oh no, Andy knocked me down. Oh no!
I feel this pain.
I was bowled over by your amazing
sorry. It was so cool. She fell off the top.
Blown
I
away.
had that effect on V.
Yes. You have definitely blown me away many
Derry
times.
actually do a splits, yeah, over the gems
Like,
under your
full on,
body.
like, we're talking
Full on
Van
Van
Damme.
Damme.
It's like, oh, shiny. I still have my actions. So
Yeah.
I do that as a bonus
Amazing.
action.
Yes.
And just pick them up.
Amazing.
Yeah, baby.
You lean down,
You didn't use
scoop up
that.
the gems, and you feel yourself suffuse with light and energy and the scent of Opal's perfume when she's not spraying it directly into your grill.
Gourmand.
It's yeah. Give me some notes from your fragrance.
Vanilla. It's like it smells like.
And like that, I just love the idea of the shape they're describing the crystals on. Imagine if that was vertical, like that, like, and you just barely missed getting it in the fork of the leg. When he picks up the stuff, he gets a memory. There, which is detected. However, as it goes, Dorian notices the crystal blackened stuff. And then it's of him like just days before talking to her, all right, stuff. But then it starts changing to what apparently actually happened and saying, and Charles like, I might have to leave soon. With this new memory being of Opal saying, I might have to leave soon. And then, well, just where is it? Go there. How? It's corrupt to try to get her convince her that the Spy Queen is trying to convince her to let her leave because they're doing too much trouble to get rid of. It's not perfect. It does some wrong things. As eventually, it just shows Opal in the vision, in the memory, just turning around, more for a bit, and said, "Just let her go." And then in her own mind, Opal could hear the voice of Wolf that she's been trying to getting them just to go and with their lives as peaceful can. But because they say she's going in for the kill with Opal, going and kill, and she's going to try to use Opal for it. The spires make their move, go in back. Some of them going at attacking Cyrus with some bites and stuff. No, like might cause him to go prone and be poisoned. Opal can sense within her mind not just the panic of the Queen of Spiders, and how panicking how this is taking too long. The apparition of Ted sprints toward her and sort of does it and refuses into her. And Dorian see like visions of like Grizz here, which would be of Opal getting a point where she can't come back, and sees like visions of her becoming a Drider. while probably becoming like corrupted by the dark reflections of Fern, because they were there because she was with them when they saw that. Then Opal seems to grow more inside. Like she's like 6'5" now. She grows 6 more arms. She grows. She has more again. A pair, additional pair of arms grow out of her, but with another additional pair growing more, with six total arms, and and with with Ted the Spider Queen, Loaf the Spider Queen, and Opal herself all acting in unison. And with that, the episode ends. Clearly, our dive into what's been happening to the Crown Keepers is going to be the next episode. I actually had now since this is the first time after a while that a vestige. Hang on. Yes, this is a vestige. Well, I was planning on showing my own homebrewed vestige of the versions. First time that we see a vestige in campaign 3, but since I know we'll have the going after that, we'll be having another episode with the Crown Keepers. I'm willing to hold off and said go to the one I sort of rushed into full creation in honor of FCG. FCG, in addition to being like epithelic and all that stuff, also may turn himself into an easy bake oven and as a form of using his chef feat. In memory of him, I present to you the Bard subclass Collage of Cooks. Sometimes the promise of a hot meal and good food is more inspiring than any speech, song, or dance. To start with, I give, unlike other ones, I did give this the subclass its own spells, and okay, I need to edit this out because I may have copy and paste some things, so ignore that. These are spells that, of course, already have prepared without taking up any of the bardic spells. Further, at first level, which is aka third, also it's for the first level bard, which since this is a subclass, would actually be the third level. We'd have Good Berry and Purify Food as the first level spells, and also since this is technically actually coming on third level, the original copy and stuff of this was for College of Mentors before, and that was copied off of something for a different subclass because bards don't usually get bard subclasses don't get their own expanded spell list, but they also get lesser restoration and protection from poison spells if you're trying. You have create at 5th level. You get your second level spells, create food and water, and Galder's Tower. If you're wondering why I was cooking, one of the things is like a dining area, stuff like safe place to prepare your food and or have people enjoy your food. Like when I couldn't find anything directly food related, I went to places that create places where to prepare and enjoy. 7th level introduced 3rd level spells of Fabricate and Private Sanctum. Fabricate, like, making utensils and stuff. I'm not sure if you actually can use it. And Private Sanctum, of course, is another safe place. Then at 9th level, we have at 9th level Bard, we get 5th level spells, Creation and Skill Empowerment. However, this is where most expanded spell lists discontinue not going past 5. I actually added for them gave this one 6 level spells of 2 called, including Word of Recall, because I was just looking for something. And the reason why I added 6 level, because I was not going to have expanded spell list for College of Cooks without this, Hero's Feast. After that, there we have Chef's Supplies, which is the other third level feature of College of Cooks. You have proficiency with cooking utensils and brewer supplies. You can also choose to make a performance check to use these tools, as opposed to whatever check you used before. Maybe it would have been performance only, I'm not sure, but no, you definitely know you can use that. In addition, you also automatically get the cantrip Prestidigitation. And if you use if you add its effect to food while you're preparing it, like let's say the flavoring stuff, warm and cool stuff, or some other effects, maybe something to make it more in presentation. You repeat that effect multiple times while preparing it, and this can be done with multiple effects of presentation. The things which I usually last for 1 hour are now permanently added. I believe the next one level is level 6, and you get food stores. You can store your inspiration, bardic inspiration, or a spell, and the spell effect, basically you can store a spell into food and drink you prepared. Any creature that consumes one of these provisions can use the stored inspiration or spell effect within 4 hours of the food of the provision's consumption. The creature must use their reaction to activate the effects of the spell. To activate the spell effect. You can only store one inspiration or one effect of a spell in a piece of prepared food, and the spell cannot be of a level greater than your PV. Your proficiency bonus level. Only the first creature who consumes that particular prepared thing with they consume a piece of substance that with the stored effect in it will gain it. And they can only have you gain inspiration or a spell effect from this one. They can only gain one inspiration and one spell effect from the food dispenser. They eat another piece of they eat something else with another spirit. They will not gain the inspiration. And that this is a hang on. Level 14. We get the capstone ability, Fine Cuisine. While preparing food or drink, you can take extra care on a number of these food drink different color provisions. A number of these things equal to your PV, your proficiency bonus. When one of these provisions is consumed, that creature the creature that consumed it must make a wisdom or charisma saving throw, your choice, against your spell DC, being charmed on failure. They have disadvantage on the save if that specially prepared one was also a stored provision, like it helps endear yourself to them. Hmm. When a charmed creature takes damage, they repeat the saving throw. Oh, and if any effect if they succeed in the save, and they have advantage on the save on that same throw if you were the one to damage them. Oh, something I forgot to add in with the food source is if you were eating like the cuisine that it has a sword inspiration in it. If a creature is eating one of these cuisines with the sword inspiration in it, the if you could give like a little talk to them and stuff, like as something you would do to or you to that bards would normally do, ooh, like put on a show or something, while eating to and the in addition to whatever they roll on the inspiration, they also add your charisma modifier to their inspiration roll. For that, this recap is done. I thank you for joining me. This is Fy'ra Mencha, and I wish thee good fortune on the quest of life.